Hello, everyone. You're welcome to Eating Intentionally, a place where we discuss about health and nutrition. One of the key factors to human survival is nutrition. Indeed, it has been said that you are what you eat, and this is very important for all ages. I am your host, Elizabethadewole. Today, I want to talk about the different types of cooking salts and their peculiar uses based on flavor. The sodium salt is made up of sodium and chloride. It adds flavor and better taste to anything it touches. There are many kinds of salt, but all salt is nearly 100% sodium chloride. Sometimes, when you go to the grocery stores or supermarkets, you get confused looking at different types of salt, thinking about which one to choose and why you should choose it. That is, the best for you to buy. It is realized that we consume averagely double amount of salt expected as individual daily. The video high sodium foods versus low sodium foods explains so much about our salt intake. Kindly check the link below to learn more about it. During the process of this research about salt, I found out that there are so much types of salt, and I find it difficult to leave one out. At least let my viewers know that they exist and their usage. Kindly watch this video to the end to know them and get the best choice for you. Out of the 14 types of salt, the most commonly used are the table salt, sea salt, and Himalayan pink salt. The following are the types of cooking salts. Number 1, table salt. It is a highly refined rock salt mined to purity of 97% to 99% sodium chloride, using extreme heat and chemical additives. It is one of the oldest and most basic flavoring. Iodized table salt has added iodine to help people have some iodine needed. It has some chemical added to it, though in trace amount, to prevent caking and keep it flowing. It is the cheapest of all the salts. Number 2, sea salt. It is evaporated sea water, either unrefined in an open air in the sun or refined by vacuum evaporation process. The refined, however, has some chemical additives added during its processing. The sea salt has a large crystal with very intense flavor, which makes you use a little amount to flavor your food. It is excellent as a finished salt, and in rubs, it's quite expensive. Flake salt. It is harvested by evaporated seawater. It happens to form flakes rather than crystals. It tastes like sea salt but performs differently in recipes. It has a very bright taste and low mineral content. It is usually as finishing salt, sprinkled on salad or chocolate chip cookies. It has the same price as regular sea salt. Number 4, Himalayan pink salt. It is the purest form of salt so far. It is from Pakistan, mined by hand. It has trace quantities of iron oxide. It has a cleaner taste than table salt. It is, however, about 5 times more expensive than table salt. Number 5, Andean pink salt. It comes from salt water spring in the Andes mountain of Peru and Bolivia. It has trace minerals and compounds with a little amount of iron oxide. It is used mostly as finishing salt. It is about 20 times more expensive than table salt. Number 6, kosher salt. The source and origin is similar to table salt, but with larger crystals. It has the same taste as table salt. Its larger crystal gives it an extra surface area, making its flavor impact to be more intense. It's commonly used for brining and making kosher meats. It's slightly more expensive than table salt, but it's still cheaper. Number 7, Himalayan black salt. It is mined in the mountains of Pakistan. It contains a mineral that colors it deep purple called greigite. The aroma and mild trace of sulfur in it makes it taste a bit like egg. It is not well known, but popular in Indian cuisine, as it is sometimes used as substitute for eggs in vegan recipes. Number 8, Cyprus black flake salt. It is a natural Mediterranean sea salt mixed with activated charcoal. It has a milder, unique sea salt flavor because of its lower sodium percentage. The flakes are unique pyramid-shaped and can be quite large. It is primarily used for aesthetics, also for salads, wedges, fish. It is one of the most expensive salt in the world. Number 9, smoked salt. It is simply sea salt flavored with smoke. The smoke depends on the wood used. You can get flavor like sherry, oak, and so on. It's excellent for adding smoky flavor to rubs and sauces. It is an ideal sauce for gas grillers and used indoor for cooking. Also, great as finishing condiments. Due to the time used for its preparation, it's also expensive. Number 10, curing salt. It is also known as pink curing salt. It's made up of either primarily sodium chloride and a bit of sodium nitrite. Large quantity usage can be toxic. The salt is used for curing of meat, for flavor and shelf stability, by adding saltiness and drawing out small moisture. 11, pickling salt. It is pure sodium chloride salt with no anti-caking agents. It's also known as canning salt. It tastes exactly like table salt, although not flowing as freely. Used for preserving and add saltiness to food or brine without coloring it. Number 12, flour the salt. Flour the salt, also known as flour of salt, is harvested from evaporated sea water, but it comes from the coast of Brittany. This salt is often described as smelling like and tasting of the sea. It's moist and quite sticky, hence causes the saltiness to stay on the tongue longer. It's used as finishing salt. Number 13, Celtic grey sea salt, also known as grey salt. It is harvested from Atlantic tidal ponds off coast of France. When the sea evaporates, the minerals left behind gives it the grey color. It is used as finishing salt on roasted vegetables or grilled meat or seafoods. It is harvested the same way as the cell is made, but in lower pole. Its fine grain is excellent for cooking, while the coarse grain is better for finishing on meat and fish. It is far more expensive than the table salt. Number 14, Hawaiian red salt. A sea salt from Hawaii. It is mixed with red volcanic clay. It is used for health reasons because of its lower sodium content compared to table salt. It is important to note that all salts are salts. They all have almost the same sodium content. For any type of salt you want to choose, make sure you check the label for sodium and added ingredients. In conclusion, The fact that you cannot have all this salt in your kitchen, I advise that you choose the type of salt you cook with based on flavor, presentation, cost, and what excites you. Choose the cheapest salt as you know that you need sodium small amounts. I choose table salt because it is only the salt that has iodine. All other salts are sodium chloride with trace elements. Only that you make sure you buy the table salt that is well packaged. Now that you have the knowledge and power, please take action to remain healthy. If you enjoy the video and you have learned something new, please give it a thumbs up because that makes me feel encouraged. Don't forget to subscribe. Click on the notification bell so that you will be the first to know anytime I do a new video. Make comments, like the video, and ask questions. I will surely answer. I make videos on health and nutrition. Always remember that it is better to live to eat than eat to live. For more videos, check the description below. I see you in the next video. Bye.